Waiting for the swimming pool to be filled. Hey guys, it's Dennis here. So the tubs are full, the sun is shining. Now they can go for a dip. Actually guys, it's been really smoky here the past couple of days. Even this morning I went to the road. I go every morning to the road. I take the pup, we go for a little walk. And I look down each direction, and I look with the binoculars too, because I want to see if there's any animals on the road and stuff like that. And also I determine how thick the smoke is, because if I can't see past the four corners in each direction, then I know it's really bad. And this morning I could see a little bit past, so it wasn't as bad as other times, but still it was pretty thick. So smoky chicks. Actually, the birds have been in the house the last couple of days. We didn't take them out, and we've been keeping everyone in, but you know, when you think of it, what about all the wild animals, right? The birds in the wild and all the other animals, they got to put up with it. And there's been fires for thousands of years. It's, you know, it's nothing new. It's a natural thing to be happening, but you know, we wish it wasn't happening, but what can you do? So this depends on the winds. Then the smoke comes down south and it's settling. Like most of Saskatchewan was just covered in smoke. And there's fires here in northern Saskatchewan, but there's bigger fires in Alberta and British Columbia, and they're creeping down into here. Yeah, so the water's all ready. There's the gang. Looks like Peach here is sunning right here. Cherry's in the middle up there. See, Cherry goes to the top perch. He goes up there too. Maple's over there. I believe that's Spice down there. And Pie's in the corner. Pie's molting. If you've seen him talking there, he's looking quite ragged, but that's normal when they're molting. Like, they change their feathers at least, like, I think it's once a year, like, totally. So they'll lose all the feathers they have, and then they start growing in the new feathers. And it doesn't, you know, they don't lose it all in their wings and everything, and like, they don't lose all their feathers at once. Like, that's it. It's quite the process, actually. It takes a while. But yeah, it was really smoky earlier, and then the wind picked up and it started to clear up, so that was a good sign that it blew the smoke out of here. I can still smell a little bit of it. There's still some lingering, but it's leaving, so we're pretty happy about that. And some might say, you shouldn't have them outside even now. If there's a little bit of smoke lingering, that's not good. But you know, you got to think of everybody's mental health, right? Like ours and the animals, like our birds and Cassie, the pup, Sonny boy. You know, if you're cooped up in the house too long, you all winter here, you could be for weeks in the house. It's so brutal cold, and you can't even think of going out. Like, your dog goes out to do her business, and we gotta blow the snow off and go for groceries now and then. But other than that, you're just stuck inside. So when you get some breaks like this, when it's not too bad and it's sunny and there's a breeze, you gotta weigh the pros and cons. Like stay inside till it's perfect. When is the perfect day? Yeah, I was thinking the other day, like, how many really perfect days are there in a year? Like, I'll talk about our area here. Maybe where you guys live, it's always perfect. But I remember my birthday, it was in May, like, it was the perfect day. I didn't film then or nothing, but we ate outside. There was no bugs. There was no crazy wind. It wasn't cold. It wasn't too hot. It was full sun. It was just perfect, just beautiful. We sat outside and we had a fire going, and we had a nice dinner. We had my cake and stuff. It was just perfect. And I said to Kulika, I said, you know, how many days are perfect in a year? Like, really, how many more days will be like this? Because then we got into July, just super hot, humid, smoky, mosquitoes, flies, like big flies, the kind that take a chunk of skin out of you. Like, actually the whole month of July was was useless. You know, you start comparing it. What's better, January and 30 below, or July and 32 Celsius, 80% humidity and bugs, and there was no breeze or nothing. Like, it was just stale. Like if you threw an axe into the air, it might get stuck. Like, it was so thick. And then there was smoke around, and so I was thinking that time too, remember the birthday, how nice it was? Like, it was just perfect. And today is not a bad day, actually. Other than a little bit of smoke lingering, it's not that bad. And the bugs are starting to get a little better. Like, it's starting to get a little better. Like, it's, you know, we're way deep into August, and it starts to subside a bit. There still is a lot of mosquitoes when, you know, once the sun goes down, it's quite bad. Or if you go in the shade, they're coming after you. But it's starting to get better, and I bet there'll be some nice days in the fall coming. But then, you know, there are nice days, but then you got the wasps. And the wasps, they don't really bother us, but when you're eating something or drinking something, they're attracted to that, and they're all over you then. So you can't say those are perfect days either. So yeah, you gotta just deal with things. Like, you gotta accept the way things are. And then we get these smoky days because of the fires burning, and like the wildfires. And there was so much rain here, but also I heard there's a lot of lightning strikes, and you got to worry about that too. People are being good, they're not having open fires or nothing, but then you get hundreds of lightning strikes from thunderstorms, and hits a tree in a dry forest somewhere, and bang. Or even if it's not that dry, like the lightning is very intense, like tons of energy, so then a fire starts. So I've heard as many fires have been started this year by lightning. It's not just human caused, but there's a lot of human causes too, but a lot of lightning strikes, and that's how the fires get going there also. A couple nights ago, before the smoke, thunder started to roll in, and it was raining. It wasn't raining too heavy, there was no hail or nothing. But there was lightning all over the place, and you could see it was like pitch dark here, and all of a sudden it was like daylight for a second, you know. And then bang, you'd hear like huge bangs and cracks. One of the lightning strikes, it was so loud, it just went crack, bang, and felt the house even vibrate. Like, it's kind of scary, because then I was looking out the window, because we had all the lights off outside, it was getting late. You're thinking, I hope I don't see a tree on fire, you know, because it was close. And there's nothing but trees around here, and I didn't see nothing, I didn't hear about anything, but what a bang that was. You got to worry about everything. So I thought I would just do a video of the birds and talk about the smoke. And you like to see the birds, I know that. Not filming that much lately, because either there's too many bugs or too much smoke, or there's always something. Or we're busy doing things. A little spice. Looking for something to eat, or doing some farming. So guys, I'm going to end the video here, and just wanted to show you how the birds are doing and the situation with the smoke. Every now and then we have smoke. There's more days that we don't, so that's good. And I'm sure there'll be more with smoke, but we just got to get through it, and then when it gets cooler, that'll all end. So give a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.